Hey football fans, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving deep into the story of one of Chelsea's most technically gifted midfielders of the modern era, Oscar dos Santos Mboaba Jr. The Brazilian maestro who lit up Stamford Bridge with his flair, vision, and goals before making a shock move away in his prime. Let's rewind to when Oscar took the Premier League by storm. Oscar arrived at Chelsea in the summer of 2012 from Internacional in Brazil. He was just 20 years old. Young, skinny, quiet, but oh so gifted. Many questioned whether he could cope with the physicality of English football, especially being thrown into a Chelsea squad that had just won the Champions League. But within weeks, Oscar answered all doubts. In only his Champions League debut for Chelsea, against none other than Juventus, Oscar produced one of the greatest goals in the club's European history. A silky turn past Andrea Pirlo and a curling rocket into the top corner. Stamford Bridge erupted. That goal wasn't just a highlight, it was a statement. Oscar had arrived. At Chelsea, Oscar played primarily as a number 10, but he was also used on the flanks or even deeper in midfield. Managers loved his versatility. Roberto Di Matteo saw his creativity. Rafa Benitez appreciated his discipline. And Jose Mourinho? Mourinho loved his work rate. See, that's one part of Oscar's game that's criminally underrated. Despite being Brazilian and known for flair, Oscar worked like a machine off the ball. Under Mourinho, he was the first line of press. Tireless, selfless, and intelligent. He embodied the ideal modern attacking midfielder. But he wasn't just a hard worker. He had real class on the ball. His touch, silky. His passing, sharp. His vision, underrated. And when he had a sight on goal, especially from distance, he could strike with venom. During his time at Chelsea, 2012 to 2017, Oscar made over 200 appearances, scored 38 goals, and provided 37 assists. That might not sound mind-blowing in the era of megastats, but remember, Oscar wasn't always the main man. He played in a Chelsea squad filled with stars. Hazard, Mata, Willian, Fabregas, and Diego Costa. Still, Oscar had his moments. That goal against Juventus. A brace versus Arsenal in the League Cup. Stunning strikes against Stoke, Crystal Palace, and QPR. And a memorable 4-goal haul in the FA Cup against MK Dons. But more than numbers, it was his smoothness that stood out. Oscar played like jazz. Always in rhythm, always composed. Hey, if you're enjoying the video so far, don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe to the channel for more deep dives into your favorite footballers. It really helps the channel grow and keeps the content coming. Thanks, legends. Alright, back to Oscar's legacy in Chelsea. After winning the Premier League under Mourinho in 2014-15, Oscar started to find himself less central to Chelsea's plans. The arrival of players like Cesc Fabregas changed the midfield dynamic. Oscar was often sacrificed tactically. In Antonio Conte's system during the 2016-17 season, Oscar became surplus to requirements. Despite being just 25 and still incredibly talented, he made a shock move to Shanghai SPG in China for a reported £60 million. It was one of the first massive money moves to China that raised eyebrows across the football world. Many fans saw it as a cash grab. Others felt he gave up too early. But Oscar himself has been open about the move. He wanted to secure his family's financial future. Fair enough, right? Still, the football world couldn't help but wonder, what if he had stayed? What heights could he have reached in Europe? Oscar's time at Chelsea can be viewed in two ways. From one angle, he never quite fulfilled his potential. He had the skill set to become one of the best midfielders in Europe, like Modric, De Bruyne, or Iniesta. But for whatever reason, rotation, tactics, personal choices, he never quite made that leap. But from another view, Oscar was a key part of a transitional Chelsea era. He helped the club remain competitive between title wins. He brought flair, loyalty, and professionalism. He played beautiful football, and he left the club with silverware. 2 Premier League titles, 1 League Cup, 1 Europa League. Not bad for someone many still label as wasted potential. Oscar may not have become a Ballon d'Or contender, but during his time at Chelsea, he was a magician in midfield. Elegant, humble, and gifted. Oscar left a mark on the bridge that won't be forgotten by true fans. If you remember Oscar's time at Chelsea, let me know your favorite moment in the comments below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you never miss a drop of football nostalgia. Catch you in the next one.